They say it takes a village to raise a child, and when it comes to children who might need extra help in terms of learning and development, occupational therapists are usually the first stop.
So we focus on helping children to be as independent as possible in their occupations. So some children are born with a defect or a diagnosis which may hinder them from doing their occupations. Some children are born perfectly normally, but as they grow and develop, you might find that they encounter some delays in their learning or in their development, and then they would need the help of an occupational therapist to assist them to reach those milestones.
Guthrie says family members who have experience in child-rearing can be helpful in noticing whether there's something wrong with the child.
In communities, mothers, grandmothers, aunties, parents, in general, fathers do have a general or a basic idea of what children should be doing at different stages, but sometimes they need to consult a professional like a pediatrician who is a children's doctor or a therapist in order to find out whether their child is actually reaching the milestones.
But it doesn't just end with therapists and family members. Institutions like schools and hospitals have a responsibility to meet parents halfway. The Ministry of Health and Social Services only has 18 occupational therapists catering for the entire country. Executive Director in the Ministry of Education, Sanet Steenkamp, admits that occupational therapists are needed within the Ministry of Education, but there are none.
Regrettably, our establishment and ministerial structure does not make provision for occupational therapists, not at head office level and not on a school level. So we only have audiologists as well as speech therapists, but only one position each serving the country.
The onus now lies on potential local students willing to study occupational therapy.
That will enable more therapists to be out in the communities as opposed to concentrated in major centres, and their community awareness can increase. I think it's also based on manpower. You know, the more you have, the more people involved, the more contact people have with the profession, then it can spread through word of mouth or through experience with this particular or any profession. So I think the awareness is improving and is increasing, and the fact that Namibia is going to be graduating occupational therapists is very exciting, because it says they see the need, the Department of Health and Education sees the need, and they want to be meeting the needs of the communities.
Namibia will be graduating its first occupational therapists in 2022. They will be 7. Francis Shahama, NBC News, Windhoek.